t and v, something I watch too much of, be positive constants? Which of the following is equivalent to 3 log base 3 of t plus log base 3 of v minus 4 log base 3 of v? Well, whenever you have logs that are being added to each other, or ln's, because ln, by the way, if you forgot, happens to be log base e. It follows the same exact rules. If you have logs or ln's being added together and all of the bases are the same, you can combine them. And the way you combine them is if they're being added to each other, you multiply the insides, and if they're being subtracted, you divide the insides. But oh wait! The first thing you always need to do when you decide to combine logs is you have to notice if there's a coefficient in front of any of them. You have a coefficient and you have a coefficient. Whenever you have a coefficient, a number living in front of a log, the first thing that you always do is turn that 3 and turn that 4 into an exponent. So I would rewrite this as log base 3 of t to the third power. Move that t up here. You don't change because your coefficient is invisible 1, and I don't need to put invisible 1 as a power. That would be silly pants. That 4 becomes v to the fourth. So log base 3 of v to the fourth. Now, if you're wondering, oh, couldn't I have done negative 4 and then move that v downstairs? Sure. But that's not what I did. So I don't know. What do you want me to do? Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move left to right, and I'm going to combine these guys through multiplication of the insides. When you add two logs of the same base, you multiply the insides. So log base 3 of t cubed regular v, close parentheses. And then the minus log base 3 of v to the fourth comes along for the ride. When we subtract logs of the same base, we divide the first guy divided by the second guy. So you become log base 3 of t cubed v over v to the fourth. And if you're looking at these options and you don't see that as an option, that's because you didn't simplify the fraction, you rascal. I have a v in the numerator and 4 v's in the denominator. Don't you get rid of a v from each? You do. And you get log base 3 of t cubed over v cubed. And that would be u. Lots of threes. Lots of threes. Kind of like what Steph Curry does on the court. Hope this helps.